right, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to go over one-point perspective. One-point perspective is a mathematical way of creating 3D spaces or 3D objects, okay? This actual idea came from the Renaissance. They wanted just like a more concrete way of being able to make things look 3D, all right? So a couple of things I want to go over before we get started, okay? First of all, make sure that you have this packet, okay? If you don't, it's going to be really difficult to do this assignment, okay? Next, you need some kind of straight edge ruler. The triangle is great. If you don't have these, I guess an edge of a book or a cardboard, edge of a cereal box would be absolutely fine, okay? And writing utensils. Honestly, I'm going to be using a mechanical pencil because I feel like it gives it a nice sharp look, but you can use a regular pencil as well. Just make sure you have a good eraser. Okay, so important terms that you're going to hear me say a couple of times. Vanishing point. This spot right here is the vanishing point, okay? These are where all lines are going to come together, all right? Just so you know, we are doing 1 point, okay? This is not where you can draw them wherever, okay? It is all these lines are going to go to one spot, okay? The illusion will not happen unless it does this, okay? Next, horizon line. So the horizon line is, where the land and the sky meet. Just so you guys know, the vanishing point will always be on the horizon line, okay? A front face. These are the flat shapes, okay? So if I ever say, oh, what's the front face? What is the front shape, okay? I can also say front face or front shape. I've also used front shape, okay? It's another word I'll sometimes use, okay? So these are the shapes that we see at the end of things, right? Last one, orthogonal lines, all right? I also call them the sidelines, all right? These are the lines that are going to go back toward the vanishing point, all right? Now, last thing I want you to write, light to dark, okay? Light to dark. This is how we're going to draw. I want you to draw lightly because you will need to erase some things, all right? Okay, so let's get started. So first thing we want to know about this is that, so we have the vanishing point. When we start drawing this to give it the illusion, we're trying to connect points that go directly to the vanishing point that do not go through the front shapes, okay, the front faces. So let's start off with this one, all right? So when I go and connect, there we go, all right? What I want to do is I'm going to connect this corner to the vanishing point. Now, just so you know, the use of rulers, all right, if you put your ruler or your flat surface or straight edge, whatever it is, on top of your point, you're going to miss it when you draw the line, okay? So just go a hair back and connect it, okay? So we're going to go around. I'm going to connect this one. And by the way, if there's any point in time that you need to pause the video, please do. Now this corner is going to get connected as well, okay? So far it does look like it's popping out. I'm not going to connect this because it's going to go through this shape, all right? Now, next, we have the front lines. We need to create the back lines. Your ruler should have a flat edge, okay? Here we go, we have a flat edge. Best way to figure this out is if you line up to the edge of the paper, okay? And you go straight across, and then we come the other way, line it up to the bottom, we go straight up. It's going to match. So we're going to create parallel lines, okay, here and here, all right? Yes, it's going to look a little wonky, but it's okay. Now, you want to copy these because that's going to give the illusion. If they're slightly off, like they're over here, something's going to not seem right. Yeah, it's because you don't have your lines correct. Okay, so we have that one down. This is where the eraser comes in. Let's erase the rest. Okay. Oops. The eraser wants to come straight off. All right. There we are. All right. That gives the impression that we have this cube floating in space. Okay. Now, I know that a lot of people are probably thinking, like, I can do this without using a ruler. I am going to highly suggest that you don't. Okay. It took me a couple of years to make sure I got it just right, all right? And here's the thing. I start off with learning the basics, then I was able to go. Please always use this ruler. All right, so objects that are in the corners, okay, we are going to see the sides like this. But unfortunately, objects that are going, like I want to call them the directions, the cardinal directions, okay, you only see one side. So let's see how that works. So we're going to connect this corner, okay. Can't do these because they will go through that front shape. And then I'm going to go down. See, you only see one. Now, because this is on the the left side of it, we see the right side. On this side, we'll be seeing this side. If it goes up here, we see the bottom. If it goes down, we see the top. Okay? That's how it works. All right, so let's take a moment, and I want you guys to do these two. All right? I am going to do them real quick, but I would like you to, don't necessarily have to stop the video, but you probably be able to do this on your own, and you can make them however wide you want. This one is going to be a little tricky. I want to see if you guys can do it. All right, so let's take a moment and let's get these two shapes done. Remember, you can make yours however long or short that you want. Okay. Let's get this one. I'll make this one kind of thin. All right. Now, if you're not done, you might want to pause this because I'm going to go to the next shape. Okay. All right, so hopefully yours end up looking like mostly stairs. All right. And as I said, if you didn't finish, pause it, just fine. Okay, so we do have some shapes that won't be able to actually be drawn in this style, okay? Which it's going to be, that's how it is. But if you have a curved surface and you see the front shape on the front, okay, the front face, you can do this. So what you're going to do is you're going to take it, your ruler, okay, put it on the vanishing point, but tap the edge of the circle or the curved area. Draw that there. So you're going to go on the other side on the vanishing point, and it goes toward the edge, just barely tapping it. There. Now, the front edge matches the back edge. Well, the front edge is curved, so let's make the back edge curved. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to erase the excess lines. That really looks like a curved cylinder. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, perfect. Okay. Make sure that you are going to be taking pictures of every slide, okay, of every one of these pages. Because this is the final page for this one, I would suggest that you take a picture and attach it to the assignment, all right, before you forget. This is the end of exercise 1. You guys are ready to go to exercise 2.